Welcome Blues fans, and we've started the season off superbly this year as the mighty Carlton team. We've got 2 wins out of 2 games. We're looking good so far, but it is very much early days. Great way to celebrate Juddy's 200th game for us with a victory over the new team, the Gold Coast Suns. Now the scoreboard looked really good, didn't it? 21 goals to 7 goals. Looks like it could have been a real thrashing, but it wasn't. Gods, the Olympic gods, the gods of sport smiled down on Carlton and let us play the Suns in the second game. Because what it gave us was better than a training drill, better than a trial match, but a competitive game against a team that's still beginning and hasn't yet gelled. It gave us the opportunity to throw off the shackles and let loose against a team that couldn't really compete with us as this stage of the season. It's still early days and they're not really a team as a unit. Playing down the corridor instead of going out wide to the flanks, great way to get goals, straight down the centre. This player's name, well, Gibbs, great little session, 26 possessions there early in the game. Looking good for us. Waite came in well. Murphy gave us a good little performance. But we've got to realise the fact is that we've played the Suns now, their first year in the AFL. We're coming up against the old enemy, for want of a better word, Collingwood, fresh off a premiership. And just like us, last week they kicked 21 goals too against North Melbourne. Far better competition than what we had against the Suns. So, I'll be honest, I don't think we're going to beat Collingwood next week. I want us to. I would really like us to touch up those pies and get ourselves on the board with 3 wins from 3 games. But Collingwood are not going to let us even try and get near having a sniff of victory. It's going to take Carlton to play with their heart and play really strong and not give an inch. We can't make any mistakes against Collingwood. There's no grand final hangover with the Pies this year. They really are out there to mean business and come up with 2 in a row. Look, they're still burning. For all those years, that's how they work. They look at all those years they lost premierships when they played against the Brisbane Lions in their peak. This time it's their turn. They peaked, they've got the team, they've got the players, and they've got 1 grand final on the board already. And there's nothing better than coming out being nice and nasty and giving us a touch-up. But we aren't going to lie over for them. We're going to make them play hard. Let's see if the mighty Blues can follow it through and get ourselves a win on the board against Collingwood next week. It will be fantastic to rub it in their noses. By the way, this is a little bit late, this Footyhead episode. That's because I was away doing some sport myself. I went away to the Masters Games and I came up with a silver medal and a bronze medal playing in the golf. Not my best golf I've ever played, but I can't play footy anymore. I'm a bit of a crock and I don't think I could keep the pace up for long enough. But it was good to get out there and be competitive in a game that is a hard game because it's mentally and physically demanding. So I can sit back and watch my mighty Blues and carry out on the field. So go you Blues this week and nail those pies!